不同的体验。
What's up? I'm Brad.
And I'm Mike from Linkin Park. And we're happy to be here. Thank you for watching YinYueTai.
We've actually been staying in Shanghai, so we can physically see the changes. So much new building, the skyline has even changed, and it's amazing to be back. There's so much energy here in China, and it's an honor for us to play our biggest tour of China, 5 shows.
My brother came here a few years ago and he told me I need to try the Da Dong duck. He says it's really good, so I'm excited to do that. I love food, so whenever I go somewhere, I always like to find out the best restaurants and go try them. The last time we came, I remember it was a really big show, and it was the first time a Western band had played. The Western bands hadn't played a stadium yet, so when we played, everything was new. People didn't know what to expect, and we had a really wonderful time. I mean, you could see excitement and this positive energy. I think part of it is because our music is so loud. I can imagine parents or more conservative people get worried, oh, it's so loud, what is that going to mean, if you go to this show. People know now, I think more than ever, that our shows are they're definitely supposed to be a fun experience. They're supposed to, we like having the opportunity to let all that energy out.
It's a really special opportunity to come and play this many shows in China. I don't think a lot of American bands, for that matter, maybe very, very few, have this opportunity. We know that we have so many fans in China for such a long time. So to be able to come here and really do a proper tour, multiple cities, and share our music, it's a really special privilege.
Well, thinking back to when we first started touring on this album, this new album is a very, loud and energetic album. It was nice to be able to bring some of the new songs, the super high energy songs, into the set. What do we have now? 6 albums, and plus remixes and all this stuff. We decided to kind of approach it in a new way. I think we borrowed a little bit from DJ culture. DJ will mix lots of songs together and blend them and so on and so forth. So we took that approach when putting our set together.
As Mike said, one thing that's special about the show is how it weaves material from all of our albums, really. So if you love Hybrid Theory or Meteora or Minutes to Midnight or the newer stuff, we're able to kind of blend it all together and create one experience for the audience.
We're always writing. I mean, I was even writing, on the plane on the way here. I think after we've got this tour, and then we've got a tour in Europe set up, and then after that we'll get into the studio. We're hoping to have new music out next year. It's funny because, I think that we've set our fans up for surprises. They know, most Linkin Park fans know that from album to album, each album is different than the last. And even between, the last album and now, I just put out a Fort Minor song on the heels of a very heavy metal album. So I don't know if we're easily distracted, or I think it's there's something about us that wants to try new things and learn when we get in the studio and see how we can stretch ourselves and be creative, and the next album will be no different. Gosh, we learned a few things. I wrote some things down. I actually didn't know that in China the band is Linkin Gongyuan. That actually sounds better than Linkin Park. So maybe we'll need to just go by Linkin Gongyuan everywhere. I like to be able to try and say a couple words in the native tongue when I'm in a country on stage. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but this time, I'll try my best. If it's really bad, I'm sorry. 我爱音乐台。